Hi students, let us derive second equation of motion. To derive second equation of motion, so you need to remember very important statement, that is the area of velocity time graph. The area of velocity time graph which gives displacement. So this is the key statement, means very important statement to derive second equation of motion. Remember carefully, the area of velocity time graph gives displacement. What does it mean? So here I am having velocity time graph and A to B is the moving object positions A to B. If I can able to find the area of this line, so how can I able to find? So I will find it out that one. If we can able to find that area, so we can easily derive that area gives us displacement. So to do that, first I would like to draw a line parallel to from B to time axis. Now I need to find the area which I am going to shade in this region. Now if I can shade this particular region, so if we can able to find this particular portion carefully, area, so our task is over. So that gives us second equation of motion. So our task is how to find area of, so that is my present task, how to find area of O, A, B, T, O. This shape area I need to find, area of O, A, B, T, O. So that is the area of the object, moving object A to B. So to find that area, first I would like to divide this shape into known shape. It means, suppose if I can draw a straight line exactly at here, and at this point if I can call the point E, call this as a point E. Now in this shaded region we got the two shapes. So this is a right triangle ABE, and in this shape we got a rectangle. So a rectangle OAET. So I hope we know these two triangle area formulas. Area of a triangle, half into base into height. Area of a rectangle, side into side. So if I can write the area of OABTO, the area of a trapezium or a quadrilateral, whatever you can call, the area of OABTO equal to area of a right triangle, that is ABE, plus area of a rectangle, that is OAET. So the big shape now we converted into two small shape. Now we need to find out its values. Now for that, if you can see it here carefully, now we know that what is the OA length. So from the first equation we derive from the O to A, it is value O to A equal to U. From O to A, OA value is how much? Since it is a y-axis, it is value equal to initial velocity U. And you can see O to A is parallel to ET. It means it's both having the same values. And similarly, we know the value of the O to T. So the O to T value is equal to how much? Its value equal to T itself. Now O to T is parallel to A to E, so its value is also T. Now to get the triangle area value, we need to find B to E. And we know the what is the value of the O to B. It is O to B value equal to U. Its value equal to U. And O to A value equal to, O to B value equal to V. And O to A value equal to U. Now if you can see carefully, I need to know this value. Means B to E I need to know. So from here to here I need to know it. So if we subtract from O to B minus O to A, you will get B to E. So I can write B E value equal to OB minus OA. And the OB value equal to V and the OA value equal to U. So I can write the BE, it means height of the triangle, BE equal to U. So after getting all these values, we can substitute those values in the areas formula. So before that, I can write at here from graph O to A, OA value equal to U, and O to T, which is equal to A to E, which is equal to T, and B to E equal to V minus U. So these are the values I got it from the graph. Okay, so after getting the values, and we can substitute those values in the triangle areas formula. So this we can keep it separately. We can include these values later. Now if you can take area of triangle, so the area of triangle formula, half into base times height plus area of rectangle, side into side. So from this triangle, what is the base value? The base is here equal to AE, and the height from this triangle, it is BE, plus from this rectangle, what is the side? I can take one side equal to OT times another side I can take OA. Now from here we are already having all these values. You can see it here. We know already having those values, and we already know that one, the area of OABTO, that gives us a displacement. So we can represent displacement as S. So therefore S equal to half times AE times BE. Now you can substitute those values. Therefore S equal to half AE value from here equal to T, half times T times BE value. The BE value here equal to V minus U. v minus u plus ot value also t times oa value equal to u times u. So I will remove this multiplication symbol, so you can put just like dot. It's easy to understand. Half times t times ut. So we can write that equation very clearly again. So s equal to half t of v minus u plus ut. Nothing changed, just I rewrite that equation. Now if you remember from first equation of motion, that is from first equation of motion, we know that v equal to u plus at. I would like to rewrite this equation. So v minus u equal to at. So in the place of v minus u, I can substitute the value of at. So I can get s equal to half t times at plus ut. So you can multiply s equal to half at square plus ut. So if we can rewrite this perfectly, s equal to ut plus half at square. Nothing I did, I just written ut first and half at square later. So this equation is known as second equation of motion. So this is known as second equation of motion. So the second equation of motion relates s stands for the displacement and u stands for initial velocity and the t is time and a is acceleration. So how we derive the second equation of motion? We should remember that this is the statement. The statement gives the area of velocity time graph gives displacement. So by using this statement, we shaded a area of a moving object A to B. So this blue region gives us an area. Later, we divided this area into two known shapes. So that is easy to find out this area. So one shape I got at here triangle and another shape I got here rectangle. Since we know those two areas formulas and we substitute those corresponding the values. And here these values, how did I get? So this is the very key to substitute those values. So these values I got from the graph. So if you know how to get these values from the graph, so then it is easy to derive it. So very key point is that these values how we are getting from the graph. So understand these points very carefully, so you don't feel any difficulty to derive the second equation of motion. So finally the second equation of motion is s equal to ut plus half at square, which relates displacement, initial velocity, time, acceleration.